What's up, guys? It's Ray and Michael from AchievementHunter.com, and Michael, this is Borderlands 2.
Fuck yeah, it is part 2, doubly deuced. That's the second one, not one. The sequel.
The second one. This game came out like 3 or 4 years afterwards.
No, Borderlands 2. It's like a week old. No, it's like a day old.
No, I mean from the first one. Like, the first one came out like 2003.
Okay. No. What?
So this is
yeah,
dude. Actually 1984.
99.
So this is the
Back
highly.
in time.
That was a good year. I was 10. This is the highly anticipated sequel to Borderlands, and I say they fixed everything.
Everything, right?
Almost everything. The only problem I had with the first one was the story. I felt kind of just was there and wasn't really that good to follow. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't really.
It was just a game with a story.
Yeah, and then it just like ended. It's like, oh hey, I opened the vault. Spoiler, and it's
monster.
It's like, oh,
it was like Paper Mario in the 1,000-Year Door. Monster.
Yeah, I never played that game.
Spoiler alert! It's a monster behind the door.
The good thing about this is like as soon as the game starts, it introduces a villain, so you know who the bad guy is and what he's doing and why you gotta stop him.
He's like bad guy Jake or something.
It's handsome
Jack.
Jack, good one.
Yeah,
good
I
save.
think it is Jack.
Very, very funny villain. And also, when you go, when you make progress in Borderlands 2, it kind of explains some stuff from Borderlands 1. So it's like, oh, so Borderlands 1 makes sense now.
Really?
4 years later.
They went back and saved it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like 9, right? 2003.
That's right. Good call. But the original 4
10th
characters.
year anniversary next year. Shout out to Borderlands. I love that game when it came out.
Fucking great.
Game of the decade edition.
3 of the characters from the first one are in this one. I'm not sure about the 4th one. It's not really a spoiler because it's early on in the story where they're introduced. So it's kind of cool to see those characters again. And in this one, you have 4 new characters. You have Axton, Maya, Zero, and Salvador. I forgot the name.
I don't know, Ray. You think you'd know that guy's name of all the people? You don't know Salvatore? Ray?
My bad. But they all pretty much play.
Your family's ashamed of you.
Yeah, sorry, Dad and Mommy. Axton the Commando plays like the soldier from the first one. Maya the Siren plays like the siren from the first one. Lilith. And then you have Zero the Assassin, which is what all the gameplay is now. I did not like him, so like a few hours into the game, I switched to Axton the Commando. Yeah. And then you have Salvador the Gunzerker, which you can dual wield guns, which is pretty bad.
Let it be noted, upon Ray's recommendation, we then tricked Gavin, and now Gavin is the ninja in the Borderlands 2 Let's Play because he's the worst character.
Yeah, he is.
He's not, I'm not saying he's the worst character, but Ray's like, yeah, I just don't get it, whatever. We're like, fuck it, stick it to Gavin.
Yeah, I'm sure once you level him up to 40, he's decent, but if I got him to level 15, I'm like, yeah, he's not for me. So I switched to the Commando and have had much more success. Should we talk about some achievements?
Dude, I love achievements.
All right, first achievements I'm going to show you are the level-based achievements. Reach level 5, 10, 25, and 50.
Capped out. I thought it said crapped out.
Haha.
Poop.
In Borderlands 1, after all the DLC was said and done, the highest rank was 69, I think. See what they did there?
Did it 69? Was it 69 or did it go past that?
I think it was 69, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Could be wrong, though. We'll go 69 because it's
Whatever.
a sex thing.
It was
but
up
as
there.
of right now, it's reached level 50,
a sex thing.
And then you get, all the gamer score and stuff, all that stuff.
Tons of goodies.
Tons of good stuff. It's probably going to take 2 playthroughs like it did in the first Borderlands.
Have you beaten the game yet?
I'm probably 3/4 of the way. I'm only level 25.
But I assume there is a second playthrough like the first one?
I'm gonna assume so because it's in the first one, so why not this one? I assume there's a new game plus or something.
Which is basically the entire game all over again, except the enemies scale with you. Yeah. So you start at 30 or 40.
Yeah,
all the enemies are gonna be on 30
the beginning
or 40.
enemies are 31 or something.
So it's like a hard mode basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Next achievement we're gonna talk about is World Traveler, which is to discover all named locations for 50 gamer
nice
score.
One, Mike.
So of course the map is ginormous, and you have to pretty much fill up the map.
Ginormatron. World Traveler. Achievement unlocked. 50 gamer score.
Next 2 achievements we're going to talk about are Sugar Daddy and Up High, Down Low. I made a guide for Up High, Down Low. And Sugar Daddy is to tip Moxie 10 grand, and Up High, Down Low is to give Claptrap
Is she like
a high five.
Bartender?
She's a bartender in this game. There is no Mad Moxie.
Thank fucking Christ. Worst DLC on the planet, by the way.
That was another thing
Worst
I didn't like about
DLC
Borderlands.
ever.
Yeah, it took way too long. But she's in the game. She's just like an NPC in the background.
Good, you suck.
A bartender. And all you got to do is tip her $10,000. No big deal. And Claptrap, of course, he's in this game. And you see him throughout the game. He's giving you quests and being Claptrap, the awesome character he is.
Slap him some 5, brosa.
Give him some skin, man. Slap hands.
Give him some human skin. Human robot love.
All right.
Human. I kept trying to say human robot, and I kept saying human.
You tried. Next
human
2 achievements we're going to
love.
talk about are Challenge Accepted and Token Gesture. Now, if you remember in Gesture, not Gesture, in the first Borderlands, there were challenges that gave you experience and stuff. But once you maxed out, it's like, well, okay, these challenges don't do anything. In this game, every time you complete a certain amount of challenges, you accumulate a badass rank, and when you hit a certain number, you get badass tokens. And those tokens give you permanent upgrades, such as recoil reduction, gun damage increase, grenade damage increase, a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really cool. So that way, if you're maxed out at level 50, you can still kind of level up your character through these badass things. So all you gotta do is redeem 25 tokens, which you get early on. I got that around, I don't know, low teens.
How do you redeem them now? How do you actually spend the tokens?
You go to the menu, you go to the badass rank section, and they're just going to show you all your badass tokens. You hit redeem token, and it gives you like 5 random options that you get to choose from.
Oh, shit.
So really,
redeem
really
your
cool.
tokens, kids. It's like Chuck E. Cheese, but better.
Yeah, except, you know,
you get to kill people.
There's no ball pit.
Yeah, whoa,
kind of,
that's not better.
Well,
right, why did you just, mention that?
Yeah, no,
The value of the game has gone down.
The
Ball Pit DLC could come out, though. So
fingers crossed. No Mad Moxie, but Ball
Pit DLC. I'll spend 4 hours per large Ball Pit arena.
Try and get all the diseases that are in those ball pits.
Oh, God, I don't even think about that. Get all
Next for achievements are
the...
Jesus. Next for achievements are the ability-specific achievements. Saber Rattler, Phased and Confused, So Much Blood, and Unseen Predator. Same as the first one. You just have to do a certain amount of things, which each person's ability, just, I guess, play as them, level them up, get them, no big deal.
Thankfully, even if you only do 1 or 2 playthroughs or whatever, most of these, you only have to play until they get to level 5, which is when they get their ability, and then it'll just take, an hour or so.
The So Much Blood and the Unseen Predator achievement, you might have to level them up a little bit because they involve not kills, but doing something for a continuous amount of time. But the other 2, Phase Confused and Saber Rattler, are just kills. You can get those early on.
It's just nice you don't have to play 4 full playthroughs of the game. You can just, grind them out a little early.
The last team we're going to talk about is Did It All for 40 Gamer Score, which is to complete all the side missions. So there's a shit ton of side missions in this game. Just complete all of them.
Do the missions. Go to the boards. Be like, Peoples, I'll do your stuff. And then when they put a thing on the map, go to the place on the map, get the thing, and then bring it back to the guy.
The good thing is if you go through an area and you don't get a quest, if you pull up your quest menu, it'll show the area, and it'll be like, undisclosed quest, and then you just go there and you check it out. Hey, Bernie, what's up?
Here he comes.
Pretty much we're wrapping up Borderlands 2. This is anything you want to say?
Jeff,
What do we find? Do we find collectibles?
No, we're
this is
we're just talking about the
Borderlands. This is a new game that came out. Maybe you heard of it. Borderlands 2.
I'm
possibly.
excited.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Whoa. That's
Bernie burns everybody.
Really excited.
He's
so
excited.
with that, I guess we should wrap it up.
Man.
I want to go back to
We
playing
can't top
Borderlands
that.
2. We can't. You want to go back to playing Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
So let's go back to playing Borderlands 2.
Woo!
Good job, Gearbox.
Still excited.